Hello, welcome to my League of Legends Roundup for MSI Group Stage Day 2. I already filmed this once and realized I didn't have audio all the way until after I uploaded the video. So this is coming out hours after I would have liked it to. Thank you for 1,000 subscribers, by the way. I forgot to mention that yesterday. Pardon me if I speed run this to try and get it out in time. Pardon me. If you haven't watched one of these videos before, I take notes on the game, saving the time of watching the game yourself. So if you don't get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and you want to know what happened between, Detonation Focus Me and Saigon Buffalo, I tell you what happened, save you the time of going back and watching yourself. However, I will say this time, Detonation Focus Me and Saigon Buffalo was a good game, probably the best game of the day. So, G2 versus EG, game 1. EG looked like crap today. Danny and JoJo couldn't hit skill shots for their lives. And even in their win against Order, they couldn't. So, excuse me, sorry. 2 minutes, G2 would get a 2v2 kill to start this game off. Then they would go bot lane again to ensure that their bot lane was ahead. 5 minutes, they would attempt to play top lane. Impact outplays at 1v3. However, G2 said, fine, well, we're going to keep going up there. And at 7 and 11 minutes, they would attack Impact again, killing him both times. 12 minutes, EG would win a fight in top, responding 2-0, inspired with a double. Flackett would solo kill Danny, and then at 14 minutes, laning phase would end. G2 up, 5-3 in kills, 3k gold, Flackett with 3 kills. So, Flackett has 3 of the 5 kills. At this time, G2 had attempted 5 plays, 3 were successful. EG had attempted none. EG take a mountain, 16 minutes. There's a skirmish in the river that goes 1-1. A little bit off screen. Broken Blade solo kills Danny, so overall G2 win the fight 2-1. 18 minutes, G2 win a fight in mid and jungle, 3-0 total. It was an extended fight that started mid, went into the jungle. Flackett had all 3 kills. G2 then take an ocean. At 20 minutes, this puts G2 up 10-3. They're up 6.5k gold. Flackett is 6-0-0. So from 14 to 20 minutes, G2 go up nearly double gold. The game slows down after this. EG get a pick at 20 minutes. Then we have 4 minutes of nothing. G2 then get a kill in bot that allows them to take an Infernal. 27 minutes, EG go and pick off Caps in bot at 27 minutes. G2 are really far ahead. They're up like 9k gold by now. But when EG made this play to kill Caps, G2 tried to force Baron opposite side of the rift and couldn't get it done in time. EG would catch them in the pit, win a fight 2-0, inspired with both. That gives that gives EG the Baron and cuts the gold deficit to 4.5k, so half of it's gone. On the reset, G2 go to Infernal Soul Point. After the Baron subsides, G2's gold lead's only 1k at 31 minutes, so pretty much nothing. They're up 11-7 in kills. EG get a couple kills in top at 9 minutes. G2 would defend. G2 then are up 13-9 in kills after the defense. Flackett is 7-1-0. Inspired is 7-2-1. I'd rather have the Kesa than the Jarvan when it comes to this moment in the game. 33 minutes, EG win a fight in top 2-1. This allows them to take their second Baron. But G2 would make a stand, their second stand of the game, 5-3 in their base. Broken Blade with a triple as EG were trying to force the end. After winning this fight, Broken Blade would then go solo the Drake to give them Infernal Soul. However, EG would try and push again through bot to end. With no buff against Infernal Soul. And G2 won that fight 5-0. Broken Blade with his second triple. Broken Blade ends up being MVP. A lot of people might say Flackett should be MVP, but honestly I think Targamas had a lot to do with Flackett's ability to get ahead in bot, as well as the fact that the game was pretty much tied. And Broken Blade was able to stop EG twice to ensure the win. Game 2, EG versus Order. I'm happy that EG were able to kind of brush off that loss and came into game 2 and blew out Order. 7 minutes was first blood. EG would get a 2v2 kill. They then go take a Rift Herald at 9 minutes, get a kill off of that. Order takes a Hextech Drake. And at 12 minutes, EG dropped the Herald and end laning phase. So laning phase was short, 12 minutes long. Neither team attempted a real play. EG are up 2K gold. A minute later, EG go mid. Order take an Infernal after the reset. 17 minutes, Order get a kill in mid. 3 minutes later, EG take an Ocean, getting a kill. So there's a lot of breaks in between these kills, a lot of slow periods here. 20 minutes, EG are up 4-1. Gold leads 3K. So between 12 and 20 minutes, EG really don't extend their gold lead all that much, and not a lot really happens. Vulcan, however, is 1-1 and 3. 4 out of 4 kill participation. If you let Vulcan go to Nautilus, Leona, or TK, he's going to feel a lot more comfortable than if he's on a Rakan like he was in Game 1. Order allowed him to get the Leona, and he was pretty decent at it. Well, not even decent. He ended up being MVP because, honestly, I thought he was a great facilitator in the early game. 21 minutes, EG get a kill in the jungle. They then go top lane, get a kill. They go top lane again a minute later and get another kill. They get a kill in mid at 24 minutes. EG start running away with this game, as you see here, 22-5. 26 minutes, EG take an Ocean. There's a massive bug where Leona is flying through the air. They debate whether to chrono break or not. However, EG say we're so far ahead, don't even bother. We'll just ignore that Vulcan is irrelevant in this fight because he's flying in the air. The fight goes 1-1 in the end. EG are up 9-2, 5K gold afterwards. Impacts 4-1 and 3 on the Gwen. 31 minutes, Order end up taking Ocean to go to Ocean Soul Point. There's a fight that goes 1-1, and the fight continues. Order getting the Drake, and then it goes 1-1 afterwards, so overall 2-2. 34 minutes, EG win a fight 3-1. Start the Baron, get pushed off it, win a fight 3-0 afterwards. JoJo with a double in that 3-0 to secure the Baron. 9K gold lead. They're up 17-5 in kills. JoJo is 5-0-8 at the time on the Ahri. They use that and go to Ocean Soul Point themselves. And then at 38 minutes, they get in the base of Order and win 5-0. Danny with a triple. EG end up 1-for-1 on the power play. I mean, Order really, they did not show up today like they did yesterday. Against G2, they did really well, but today they really struggled. Hopefully tomorrow they do more of what they did yesterday than what they did today. Game 3, I really was looking forward to Detonation Focus Me and Saigon Buffalo. I thought both teams played very well yesterday, at least in the early game in the case of Saigon Buffalo. Their bot lanes being very aggressive and getting the job done. And of course, because we expected that, nothing would happen in bot in the laning phase between these two. As you see here, 17-17, this game went down to the wire. 4 minutes, Detonation Focus Me wanted to focus getting Eevee ahead in top in the early game. And boy, did they ever. They went top at 4 minutes, they went at top at 7 minutes, and then went top again at 10 minutes. So in the first 10 minutes, they went top lane 3 times. Saigon Buffalo take a mountain, but Detonation Focus Me would end laning phase at 10 minutes, up 4-0, 1K gold. Eevee is 2-0-2 on the Urgot. 11 minutes, to recap that, they're obviously 3-for-3 in their gank attempts. Saigon Buffalo did not attempt one in the first 10 minutes. 11 minutes, there's a skirmish in mid that goes 1-1. Saigon Buffalo then find a pick in the jungle. They take an Ocean. Detonation Focus Me find a pick. They take a Cloud. So at 20 minutes, gold is still pretty much the same. They're up 6-2 in kills. I mean, so Saigon Buffalo are keeping in it. Shogun has a ton of gold under the radar here. I mean, they're talking about it, obviously, but he's not getting kills or nothing. So he's not being talked about, at least by me right now. I mean, because he's not making plays, but he's just farming and farming and farming. And by the late game, he ends up being a key factor. 21 minutes, Shogun shows up. They get a pick. They win a fight 2-0. They then win another fight. Shogun ends up with 3 kills overall as Saigon Buffalo take the Baron. Udapon had 2 kills. Buffalo end up with a 2.5K gold lead. Kills are now tied 7-7. Taki is 0-0-7 on the Nami. He played a great Nami game. His kill participation, I believe, was 100% at the end of the game, or damn near close. Saigon Buffalo used this first Baron to go to Cloud Soul Point. With the Baron, there's a skirmish in top that goes 2-2. Detonation Focus Me would then chase down Saigon Buffalo, start a fight, get pushed back up. Just a long, extended 2-3 minute fight happened in top. Where Detonation Focus Me come out on top 4-3. Udapon with a triple. Saigon Buffalo take their second Baron of the game after getting a pick at 28 minutes. That gives them a 3K gold lead. Use that Baron to take a Cloud Soul uncontested. After the Baron's over, Saigon Buffalo have a 4K gold lead. It's 13-13. Taki is 0-1-13 on the Nami. 33 minutes, Saigon Buffalo get a pick. They try and force the end. Detonation Focus Me are able to defend. Shogun ended up with 2 kills as well as Udapan. So both 80 carries are exchanging double kills, triple kills. But Saigon Buffalo are really forcing the issue. And they take down a lot of turrets, which becomes relevant in a few minutes. So at 35 minutes, Saigon Buffalo take the Baron because Detonation Focus Me are trying to prevent Elder. So Saigon Buffalo take the Baron, and Bean Jade says instead of going to Elder to try and contest, he's just going to go take his Volley Bear down mid and use his ultimate on the Nexus turret so he can take down the Nexus turrets and backdoor to end as Detonation Focus Me takes the Elder. So Saigon Buffalo stopped the back. So final score is 17-17 as Bean Jay and Saigon Buffalo end. They are 1 for 3 on the power play. Detonation Focus Me is 0 for 1 with buffs. Obviously, that buff being the Elder at the end. Obviously, they never got to use it. So, I mean, a close game. We expected Saigon Buffalo and Detonation Focus Me to be the two teams that would be battling for second place in this group. And so far, so good. We'll see how they play against each other going forward. In their second matchup, because obviously now Saigon Buffalo have the upper hand on Detonation Focus Me. So Shogun ends up being MVP. Like I said, he was dealing a ton of damage at the end. He had multiple double kills, triple kill. You know, it was between him and Udapan, and his Lucian was working. So sorry if I'm going really fast, but I'm trying to get this video up. So now on to the second board. Okay, now for board 2. Team Ace and T1. T1 would do awful, terrible things to Team Ace in this game. It was a true assault. I mean, Team Ace did not show up today. I don't know what happened. So at 3 minutes, T1 started off by diving top. Then a few minutes later, they go bot. Faker would get a double kill, trying to respond to a play Team Ace was making at 7 minutes on the Ari. 8 minutes, Owner gets a double kill on Kindred in top. T1 had a Kindred in the jungle and Senna Wukong in bot. 8 minutes, T1 win a fight in bot 3-0. Owner then gets a solo kill on Dimitri at 11 minutes. Keria outplays the 1v2. He's by himself in bot against the bot lane of Ace and ends up actually trading kills 1 for 1. T1 then go mid and laning phase ends at 12 minutes. T1 are up 12-1. 8K gold. Faker is 5-0-2. They're 4 for 4 on their play attempts. Team Ace are 0 for 1. The one time they attempted something, Faker snuffed it out and got a double. T1 take the first Drake at 13 minutes. It's a Hex Tech. A minute later, Guma gets a double in bot as part of a 3-0 team fight win. There were 2 fights going on at the same time. Ace getting a kill in top. So Ace prevented a perfect game, getting a kill on Keria, getting a kill here. But, I mean, when you're just trying to prevent a perfect game, that is just showing how, you know, much of a team gap there was in this one. T1 then go mid at 16 minutes. At 18 minutes, they win a fight in bot 3-1. They take an Ocean. Faker solo kills Lonely a minute later. T1 get a pick. T1 end at 20 minutes. I mean, I went over that game really fast, and it was because, I mean, 25-4, it wasn't even close. It wasn't even close. Obviously, I have a lot of Red Candid fans, so I'm going to be frank with you. I believe that their mistake was at 19 minutes, which I'm going to get into. I think that they made a big mistake there, and it cost them the game. I feel like some people might disagree, but I mean, I can try and explain why. So, Red would start this game off by attempting a top dive at 6 minutes. That would exchange kills 1 for 1. The game was slow. At 11 minutes was their next skirmish. Istanbul taking Cloud. Red punishing them, getting a kill. 15 minutes, Istanbul win a fight in the river 2-1. This would end laning phase. 3-3, Istanbul up 1.5k gold. Red are 0 for 1 on attempted plays, that being that top dive that went 1 for 1 if it's a trade of kills. in my opinion, it's a failure of a attempted dive. So Istanbul take an Infernal uncontested. 18 minutes, Red finally respond. They go 4-0 in mid, get a big win in mid. And then 2 minutes later, they win a fight in bot 2-0. However, they push down bot and take the inhib. And I feel like if they didn't take the inhib, didn't give all that free farm to Holy Phoenix does not get as online as he was. And they don't lose the game, or at least it would have been easier. I also think Cheeton, he needs to work on his Jhin ultimates. I think that if he could hit his Jhin ultimates, and people are going to say, oh, well, vision and ping. One time I would say it's vision, but, I mean, even yesterday he was missing a lot of shots. He needs to work on that. And if it's the ping, then he needs to pick a different champion. Obviously, he made a lot of nice flash Ws and things like that, but the alts are missing, and he needs to hit his alts. 21 minutes. Sorry. So after they take the inhib, Red are up 9-3. Slight gold lead. Cheeton is 4-0-3. 21 minutes. Istanbul end up going to Mountain Soul Point. They want to fight 3-2. Starscreen with a triple. Gigo struggled. He allowed Starscreen to get online, and Starscreen was a problem on the Mordekaiser. So they go to Mountain Soul Point. 23 minutes, Red win a fight in mid 2-1. They then get a kill top lane, and they're up 14-7 in kills, but gold lead's only 1k, so you might as well, I mean, you're only up 1k gold. This game's anyone's, and it truly was. Agi was 4-2-10 on the Graves at the time, 100% kill participation. He's doing work. He's probably the MVP, in my opinion, if I had one, for Red Canids. But at 27 minutes, the game would end. Istanbul win a fight 5-0. Holy Phoenix and Ferret carrying them through the fight. Final score 12-16. There would be kills around the Nexus, but that doesn't really matter. Istanbul end up pulling this one out 12-16. It's a weird game where you have less kills than your opponent, but they were able to gain a lot of gold. Sorry about that pause. In the end, I think they shouldn't have taken the inhib. If they don't take the inhib, Holy Phoenix doesn't get all that gold, and they don't keep up, despite you getting all these kills. Excuse me. Last game, RNG PSG. PSG swap out Hanabi for Ozzy. Ozzy was okay. Ozzy, I don't know. I mean, Hanabi's a really, really good player, experienced. I don't really think he's at fault for their loss yesterday. They really banned out his champion pool, and in the end, this guy picked Gwen anyways and got dumpstered by Bin in lane, so it really doesn't matter. I think they should have just stuck with Hanabi. So, 3 minutes, RNG get a double kill in the jungle. Xiaohu with both. Xiaohu ends up being MVP on the RE. He played great. So, he gets a double, 3 minutes. RNG get Prio in bot lane, get Infernal. There'd be a fight at 8 minutes. RNG take a Rift Herald. PSG win the fight afterwards 3-2. Bay with a double. Ozhai ended up outplaying a top dive at 11 minutes, getting a kill, trading 1-for-1. Or maybe just got a kill outright. Either way, that was a good play by him. You know, subbing in and then outplaying a dive, getting a kill. But he was down like 40 CS, or 50, I think he was down 40 CS at the time. And that's just not acceptable. RNG take an Ocean. 15 minutes of a skirmish in mid that goes 1-1. That would end laning phase 5-5. RNG up 3k gold. Xiaohu is 3-1-2. And like I said, that ended the laning phase. RNG were the only team to attempt anything in laning phase, going 0-for-1, that being that top dive that failed. 18 minutes, RNG go to Hextech Soul Point after getting 2 kills. That puts them up 7k gold by 20 minutes. So by 15 to 20 minutes, despite only getting 1 play where they got kills, they were able to more than double their gold lead. And that was because they were able to drop a rift at 15 minutes in mid and get a turret and get a lot of prio and you know, do work. They did work. Took a lot of camps, and the game got out of hand after that. So 21 minutes, PSG won a fight in bot 5-2. Bin, Bay, and Ozhai with doubles. All 3 of them. 23 minutes, RNG take the Hextech Soul, winning a fight 2-0 to do so. Xiaohu with both. That leads to Prio over the Baron. They take the Baron. They're up 8.5k gold. Then they screw around with the Baron. They end up getting a pick, pushing into the base, not ending, resetting with 12.5k gold lead. and then would finally end at 28 minutes, 2-1 in bot. Final score 18-11. I mean, RNG ended up 0 for 1 in the power play because they chose to reset, but nevertheless, RNG really took it to PSG. This one wasn't even close. Kill score would indicate something different, but RNG kind of just screwed up that one fight, and otherwise they probably really run over PSG. Somebody had suggested, hey, can you put the game times in the video? And because they're doing those replays where they're making the screen so small, it's not like you can actually know the game time when the game ends. And at the same time, when I'm doing these videos, filming them, the scoreboards aren't always all the way complete, so I might not have all the game scores anyways. Game times anyways. I want to say, like, game one was a lot of 30-minute games today. It was definitely longer than yesterday. I'm going to try and make a more concerted effort to go with game times, but right now, I'm just trying to get this video out, frankly. So thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to the channel if you want daily content. Comment down below with your opinions on the games. If you think PSG did the right thing with swapping out top laners. I have a lot of Brazilian fans, so what do you think was the problem? Why do you think they threw? I believe, it would indicate to me that they were getting into a situation where they were having a goal. They were allowing Istanbul to keep up in gold, and the only excuse for that would be the inhib. The game should not have been coming down to one fight where it's like X thing happened, so this happened. It's like, no, you're up 14-7. You have tons of prio all over the rift. Why is the game so close in gold and items? It shouldn't be. So, nevertheless, thank you for watching this video, and I hope you come back tomorrow for more content.